say what needs to be said. Quarterbacks whose careers are coming to an end or who should think about retirement at the end of the season. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 4, Russell Wilson. Once a Super Bowl winning quarterback, Russell Wilson's magic has dwindled away after his 2014 and 2015 back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. His age keeps on aging. Now, at the age of 35, you can see the difference in his athletic abilities as compared to before when he was with Pete Carroll in Seattle. Now he's a step slower, arm is not as strong as it used to be, and his agility is down 40%. And the most obvious thing is his desire and will to win. It's not the same as it used to be. I just don't see the player that I used to see playing in Seattle, and that's why Pete Carroll didn't mind letting him walk. But now, maybe it's time to think about his future and retirement. It may not happen this year because of his contract guarantees, but I guarantee you this, Sean Payton will be in the market for a quarterback he believes in and a quarterback that is a dog and that he loves. Coming in at number 3, Jamus Winston. Now, if you're a winning quarterback in college, your performance should translate to winning in the NFL. That's not so much the case for Jamus Winston. He came into the NFL with high expectations, but never achieved his potential that scouts and executives thought it could be. But Jamus actually threw for over 5,000 yards in his 2019 season, which is great, but he also threw 30 interceptions and also was sacked 47 times. And that isn't going to cut it in the NFL if you want to be a successful quarterback. Now, after being replaced by Tom Brady and winning the Super Bowl in 2020, that says a lot in itself. But a lack of confidence was never Jamus Winston's issue. He believes in himself if no one else does. And everyone around him expressed how nice he is and caring as an individual. But after 9 seasons and 100 interceptions, it's time to think about retirement and let it go. Coming in at number 2, Kirk Cousins. Now, at least I can say this quarterback tried his best and gave the game his all. Now, we've seen the best from this quarterback in his 2020 playoff campaign, falling just short of making it to the NFC Championship. Now, you all might remember that game as a wild card game when Kirk Cousins hit Stephon Diggs on a deep corner route against the Saints, and defensive back clearly missed. This is one of Kirk Cousins' biggest moments of his career. A 4th-round draft pick, Kirk was forced to grind his way to becoming a starter. And in that same draft, his team drafts Robert Griffin III with the 2nd overall pick. And that means Kirk is one play away from being a starter or one play away from getting cut. It can go either way in the NFL. This is a part of the business. But Kirk's biggest issues are taking sacks and his accuracy with the pass. Kirk, he's going to let it fly. He's a gunslinger. He consistently throws for over 4,000 yards per season because he is that gunslinger. But he's not the winning quarterback NFL teams want. Kirk Cousins needs to think about retirement. Coming in at number 1, Derek Carr. Now, I never looked at Derek Carr as an elite quarterback in the NFL. He is a player that can get the job done, but never a quarterback that can make his team dominant. Now, the decisions he makes in live action are not the best, and sometimes it's just off. But after 9 seasons with one organization, he departs from that team and tries his luck at a new organization. Not much luck at this new team, which is the New Orleans Saints, right? Now, his contributions to the team is no different from his days as a Las Vegas Raider. And to be honest, he is playing on a much better team with a much better defense. But the media always took a positive outlook on Derek and his performance. And maybe that was because he was always on such a piss-poor team. But the truth is, Derek Carr was always an average quarterback in the NFL. He could never get over the hump to being an elite quarterback because in 9 seasons and 1 team, Derek Carr produced 2 postseason appearances and no postseason victory. He has always been rewarded for his play. And I don't understand that. It's definitely a blessing, but was he deserving of these big, huge contracts? Like I said, it's definitely a blessing, right? Durability has always been Derek Carr's best asset. He is going to be there at that game, and he will not miss a game. But now he's dealing with concussion issues, and the Saints rather not start Jamus Winston because they are afraid Jamus will make Derek Carr look bad after paying Derek Carr $100 million. Derek Carr needs to retire either now or later, but very soon. Some quick facts for you. Did you know Derek Carr had a brother that was drafted with the #1 pick? And do you know his name? David Carr. Yes, he was drafted by the Houston Texans, and that is the big brother of Derek Carr. See you next time. Say what needs to be said. I'm out.